putting in Steeda jacking rails. Let's go. So with the RDU, so the rear differential, hey, what's going on? So, yeah. Oopsie and what the hell. So, initial plans were to install the Steeda jacking rails for the ST and RS onto Remy. That's not happening. Then I was like, you know what? Plan B. So I've already contacted the seller as of, the recording of this video. And yeah, it kind of sucks because I wasted my time and was pretty excited to install that, realizing that I don't need to. The rails that are on there look like they've been on for quite some time, because there is some rusting on some of the edges where water doesn't run off too well, and that felt trimming panel on the underside has already been trimmed down to go alongside the jacking rail. So that's, it is what it is. It sucks, but it is what it is. The hell with it. Let me do the rear RDU fluid and let me see if I can get up to the PTU fluid as well. That's not working out too well because the drain plug is completely seized up. And when I mean seized up, keep in mind that it's only supposed to be torqued down to about 26 foot-pounds, right? Drain plug, fill plug of the RDU. I used a 185 torque right angle impact, right? I used my impact gun, which I believe is I think is rated for 250, right, foot-pounds. I used a breaker bar. I used a breaker bar with a hammer, and I used a breaker bar with literally my own body weight. So as I pulled it, it forced me to start kind of sliding up, kind of doing a chin up but on the ground. And I was flat on my back. So you know that, I was putting as much effort into it as I could. But this sumbitch is not coming loose. And before I break something, split something, or do something that's irreversible, I am sorry to say that as far as that goes, we're gonna have to go to the dealership and submit to having them do those two services, being the PTU and the RDU, and then have them replace the bolts while it's there, because I don't want to get myself into a situation where I can't get out of. So I think it needs some heat. So typically the RDU service is at 60,000 miles and the PTU service should be at 30,000 miles. I don't know when the last time they were done. I've looked up the VIN number and it doesn't show. So I'm assuming neither one has been done. And when you look at the bolts, the plugs for the drain and fill, they're pretty well rusted. They are stainless steel on the outside, or at least it should have been stainless steel, to an aluminum housing. So obviously, stainless steel is only stainless but for so long. So until, you know, if you don't keep it clean, then it starts to rust over and it looks like it's fused. So keep in mind, I also, anytime I work on something, I smash the hell out of it with pre-lube. So like liquid wrench, any lubrication, whatever type of, you know, pre-lube system that you prefer. I always hit the hell out of those bolts that I'm going to be touching with any type of pre-lube. So if it's still not coming off, you know good and goddamn well with my 230-pound ass, something's wrong. So my next my next two planned installs are good to go. I know for a fact that I can do them, and then they were not previously purchased for this car. That's probably the hardest thing about this car, is that because it had two previous owners, some of the bigger things are already done. Some of you know, the most common installs are done. So everything that I do is going to have to be kind of on like the back end. So coilovers, some rigidity stuff like strut tower braces, maybe even like a RDU brace, which I really don't see me needing that because I don't plan on tracking or, you know, truly rallying this car. But who knows what happens down the line. Just quick update. Sorry, it sucks. But, you know, like, comment, subscribe, check out some of the other videos. And as always, Wrench Daily.